even if they weren't canceled, it could have been a Boeing. Well, we were on a MAX 8, and can I tell you something? It's a very comfortable plane. When the doors aren't coming off mid-flight, it's a much. We took a 737-6 from Orlando to Calgary, and it was cramped. It was fine, like it's air travel. It's not that bad. But then when we got on the 737-800, I was like, at least we might be experiencing a rapid decompression event in fucking style, bro. It's got the mood lighting. It's got the, as far as I know, all the doors were screwed on because we made it. Like, it was nice. Are they making insane roller coasters that almost kill people still? Or is that like a 90s, 2000s thing? No, only airplanes. Bro, come on. The Boeing executives are in my chat, okay? There was just a couple of instances where the door fell off mid-flight or the the landing gear fell off when they landed or whatever. The window came off on one of them. I know this is like a little Monka-esque, okay? But the videos of the airplanes where either someone opens the emergency exit door or the door or the window falls off, there's something about it that's so fucking funny to me. Like the people in the seats, like they can't do anything, but they're not doing anything. And that, I think that's where the humor lies. Because they're like in an airplane and the wind is going, it's like minus 50 degrees Celsius wind whipping at like 500 kilometers an hour. And they're just sitting in the seats like, and I know you're going to say like, what do you want them to do? And that's the thing, they can't do anything, but like, you're like, what would you do in that situation? I'm like, I would do the same thing, but I'd like to think that when I landed, I would be like, how about that? That was something, huh? There's something about it, man. I don't know how to describe it, but it's like, it's just something you don't see. Oh my God. It's something you don't see every day. Like the Korean flight where the dude opened the emergency exit and there's just the two dudes holding onto the armrest while like their hair whips around them at Mach 17 and they keep looking at each other like, what are you even thinking? You're like, what are we doing here, man? Like, you can't do anything though. Like, what are you supposed to do? Do you think the pilot's not landing? He's landed as fast as he can. By the way, can I say, when I said all that stuff about the Boeing 737-8 MAX and how comfortable it was and the mood lighting, I said all that stuff before I knew that they killed that dude who was doing like his deposition in a couple days. I did not know that they were allegedly, nothing's been proven yet, but I didn't know that they were engaging in like a corporate assassination at the time that I made the clip. I'd like to apologize for that. We now stand Airbus and I don't know, Bombardier, whoever. There's only like 4 aviation companies that are still in business, but we are now dedicated Airbus stands here. Hopefully in North America, they start to use them. But that's I mean, airplanes are pretty expensive, I guess. So we should just probably chill out on that for a bit. I'm just going to keep my mouth shut for a bit.
I love this question. I think this is cool.
Kind of fun.
That one seems cool. That one seems.
Oh, there's so many cool options.
That one seems cool. Yes. Mediterranean was low for me.
A fucking roller coaster over the ocean? Are you crazy?
It's a sea. First off, it's a sea. Yeah. Secondly, it's just water.
Oh, it'd be pretty cool still.
You ever been in a fucking airplane? Look out the window. Woo! It's just while you get over it, man.
Roller coaster over an ocean?
This is a guy who's like, oh, it'd be so cool to be able to fly. You're like, oh, go ride a plane, dumbass. That's what you just said.
That's expensive, man.
Oh. Go ride a plane.
Yeah.
They're like falling apart, man.
Yeah, they killed that guy. They killed that guy.
There was a flight landed in Auckland where they had 50 injuries because apparently everyone hit their head. Not funny.
I read an article about a guy who asked to be taken off the flight because he didn't want to fly on a MAX. And it was because he was an engineer on the MAX.
Oh my God.
God.
That didn't sound good.
This is a Boeing factory in the US state of South Carolina. Workers here in Charleston are assembling the company's flagship product, the 787 Dreamliner. But this footage reveals some have little faith in the plane they build.
Did you fly in one? No. You won't fly in one. Did you fly in one of these planes? I definitely don't want to fly anytime soon with all this shit.
Bro, I flew on a Max.
Killed a guy, man.
I flew on a Max 2
killed
days ago.
him.
It was fine. Well, it was. They didn't have any snacks because it was a short flight. But
Just
killed a
avoid
guy,
the Maxes
man.
and the Dreamliners, man. Boeing 777, stay
Well,
goated.
we all saw the John Oliver episode, right? Like the fucking door busted out of a plane as they were lifting off the ground. I don't want to be on that shit.
Didn't a
But
plane
that's
just
like a good spot for it to fall off.
didn't a 777 just drop a wheel on a bunch of cars in a parking lot like last week?
But that's also not that bad. I feel like that's survivable.
That's pretty
fuck
bad.
cars, bro. Fuck cars.
But you can still land with like
I get
one less
scared
wheel.
when a plane flies over my house these days. I'm like, is it gonna drop like an engine on me, dude? Am I
Okay,
gonna get
Donnie
Donnie
Darko.
Darko, dude?
Oh.
Yeah, I've seen the movie.
You have to go into every
I
flight
counter
as
your
like
movie
you're like
reference.
I'm dying.
With the same
just have
movie
to-
reference.
I go into every flight with the mindset that like this is when I die, and like I'm okay with it, because then if it's like turbulence, I don't mind. I'm like, well, it's the time.
People literally just spontaneously explode all the time. I'm not worried about an airplane.
Like that one guy on that one flight who started vomiting up.
Bro
bleeding.
does not want to get unalived by Boeing, dude.
I love the
Hey,
Boeing
TikTok, man.
Corporation. I love the Boeing
I
Corporation.
can show this. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice jack.
Nice joke, Jack.
Yeah, no, I feel you. I told Chad earlier we were talking about this, and I was like, I'm sorry, but the Japan trip is gonna be like a VR trip now.
What?
I don't wanna
Bro,
have a
you
fucking
could just
airplane.
find some jank ass European airline that's flying Tokyo to Frankfurt. They could drop you off halfway or something. They got Airbuses over there.
How
open
I
the
will say
door.
this as the
Dude,
solution?
let's fly Malaysia Airlines.
All Nippon Air looks really good.
I'm pretty sure that was a Boeing, but I like the joke.
Moving on.
I love it when he becomes Mario. His name's Mario and he bounces on the shells. Some of these levels are hotter than the hells. And when he spins, he can survive a spiny shell. Mario, Rio, please do better, please do well.